first benefit of walking I think of is bone strengthening. I have a family history of some weak bones. My mother and my grandmother both broke hips. My bone density has stayed pretty good, but I've always exercised, so I hope to maintain that bone strength by continuing walking.
Some ask about the differences between running and walking. Well, they exercise your heart in different ways.
Running actually will burn more calories, obviously, in a quicker time frame. I think that in the big picture, they're fairly equivalent in what they can do for you. You're probably going to have a stronger heart with the running because you're pumping the heart faster. You know, we got to think about our heart being a muscle that we've got to take care of, and so if we just sit all the time, we're not working that heart. So getting out and exercising, walking, running, we're working our heart and making that muscle stronger.
Joanie's late husband, Dr. Rick Holm, stressed walking a mile a day. This goal was big in his practice and his time on the show.
Making that goal of a mile a day does stretch your length of exercise out. And so if you're looking at it getting to be that 20-30 minutes, that's kind of what you're looking at for a minimum. So a goal is just a way to, or a mile is a way to think about getting about 30 minutes a day.
Getting the motivation to go out for a daily walk can be daunting, especially in cold weather. But having a walking buddy such as a dog can help.
It's always great to have an incentive to go out. Sasha's an older dog, so doesn't walk very far fast, but depending on what kind of dog you have, you might increase your exercise by getting your dog out. You know, a fun way to walk is by listening to a podcast, and there's a million of them, so just, get your phone and find your podcast, put some earphones on, and go out and walk. And for instance, I listen to one called The Daily, and it's only about 15 to 18 minutes. So it's a really easy one to catch and get, just if you're going to walk that much, I'm going to walk through The Daily. And it's a news program, so it catches you up on things during the day. Now, Healing Words Foundation and On Call with the Prairie Doc is just starting a podcast. So it will be a great way to listen to the show if you're not able to watch, or if you prefer to get your news, your information on a podcast, you can do it while you're walking versus holding still in front of the TV. Now, I do say, when you're watching that show, march in place, grab some cans and do some weights. We need to be proactive in if we're walk the walk instead of just talk about health. Do it.